I was in a cult and I escaped from it in 2007. And through being in a cult and escaping from a cult, I learned a lot about propaganda and propaganda techniques. And I noticed that the media were using similar techniques in their videos, and I started to just play a video and kind of debunk and explain like what technique they were using, and that's kind of when everything started to really grow.
Oh shit, man! Oh man, you know you can't drop a bomb like that and keep it moving, man. You said you were in a cult.
Cult, yeah, I was in a cult. I was in the Jehovah's Witnesses. Now, from what I know,
fuck?
Yeah, because I saw your video the other day, and you brought up that you grew up a JW.
Yeah, what the? Give it up for having some weird shit in common. That's kind of sad, but it's also kind of good, man. God, man. See, yeah, guys. So real quick, guys. Look, guys. I want everybody to know. See, look, man. Letting something personal like that out. That like I let that out a couple years ago on the Drunken Peasants with TJ Kirk.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like it's something that's private, but look what it does. Like so now Hard Bastard tells me about his shit, and like we had something in common from me taking a chance, and now he's taking a chance. Because it is personal. Like that's a personal thing. I'm not proud of that, but it's a part of my story. Wow, man. So you got out in 2007, man.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Wow, bro. What was that like, man? Like getting out of that shit?
Well, what happened was, I guess, when you realize you're in a cult, and if people want to have a different label for it, that's fine. I view it as a cult, but there is this disfellowshipping policy that if you disagree or make your disagreements known, you'll be disfellowshipped, and all your friends and family will shun you. So when you realize you're in a situation like this, you have to develop a strategy to try to get the people that you care about out of the cult. And so I just kind of, for a while, just tried to like work with the people that I wanted to try to get out. And it was really wild for about I guess I left in 2007, but I actually probably woke up in maybe 2005, 2006. So for about a year and a half, I'm in this group realizing what it is and just trying to develop a strategy. I was able to get my family out and a couple friends. Actually, the guy that I am partners with the Hard News Network is also was a member of the cult, and we actually kind of helped each other get out at the same time. So he was definitely in it as well.
Man, this is, man, I'm over here bugging, man. This is great stuff, man. He knows exactly what I've been going through. Man, I relate to you so much, man. Now, God, so he's telling truth on politics. He's just keeping it real with his audience. He's willing to take risks. He's willing to be hated by other people, and if it's his truth. And then we got this other thing where I now know you're willing to stand up like nobody's business because you had to walk alone. Like that JW stuff, like, so that's the thing. Like, it's not just about the religion, guys. It's about what it does to you mentally and the way you see the world. It's like so Hard Bastard, man. What are some similarities between getting out of that and like waking up politically to the BS?
I think that it's very similar what I saw, and I do think the Clinton campaign is somewhat, not completely, but somewhat responsible for kind of elevating this behavior. But I see a lot of similar things when there are a lot of people that will say, I lost friends because of how I voted. You can see like people on Twitter, like if they have a friend, or on Facebook, and that friend gives an opinion that is against what the establishment wants, they'll just turn against them, and they'll call them whether they're a racist or a misogynist. Just for example, like what they did with the Bernie voters when they said that they were all Bernie bros and they were all misogynists. It's a similar tactic that like cults use, where if you say something that's true that the cult doesn't like, or you stand for a position that they don't like, instead of attacking your ideas or the facts you present, they will just give you a label that's negative and say, well, don't listen to anything they say. And the Jehovah's Witnesses, for example, you're labeled an apostate. Well, that's apostate information, and don't listen to it. Scientology, I think they call them SPs, or suppressive persons. And yeah, there's a lot of that now. And I think that's part of the reason that there's such a huge divide between both sides. I do think it was manufactured partly by the corporate politicians and the media.
Man, look, guys, that's spot on. Hard Bastard's calling it out. Look, I think that I agree with you, Hard Bastard. I think it's all strategic too. I think that they look, man, it's a way that they don't have to have their ideas challenged. If they just call Hard Bastard and Tim Black, infidels, these guys are infidels.